Hi guys, this is my mother Renault Clio, and I stole it from her to install the steering wheel spacer on her car. This is a 3-cylinder 1-liter engine, and now we unplug the battery so we avoid unwanted warning lights at the end, and we pull out the airbag. You have to use a flat screwdriver and insert it in the 2 spot holes you see behind the steering wheel. You have to enter that way and gently try to find something elastic until the airbag pop up in close to the position where you push the spring. I had to do it twice because it didn't come off. At last it simply pop out and you can pull it out, and you have to disconnect the connector. First, lift the secure lock clip. You have to do it very gently. It's not a matter of force, just to make lever with the flat screwdriver, twisting it. Okay, the airbag is off. You can lay it on the passenger seat. Oh, those are the springs you have to push to unclamp the airbag. Okay, go inside the steering wheel and disconnect the black and white connectors you find inside. Spend a bit of time finding the way to unclip the secure lock of these connectors. And okay, the black is done. Now the white. Push the lever and pull the connector. That's it. You're done. Okay, see how the wires are already very long, so you don't need to extend them. And now unscrew the central bolt with a wrench. The bolt has a lot of, how can I say, glue for the thread, so you have to unscrew it with a lot of force for its wall stroke. Shake a little bit the steering wheel to be sure that it lies on the steering column, and pull it out and gently make the wires go across the slot, avoiding to pull them so you don't damage. Okay, this is the steering wheel. You receive it already assembled. That is the hole with the spline, which replicate the same shape as you can find on the steering wheel. And that is the marker that makes you force to insert the spacer in the steering column in one way only, so you don't find the steering wheel off center at the end of the procedure. Okay, insert the wires in the slot of the steering wheel spacer very gently, and insert the spacer in the steering column. Take your time finding the time to match the markers of the spline. Then it simply slide in. Okay, the spacer is on. Now you have to put the steering wheel in line. Again, make the wires go gently inside the slot, and insert the steering wheel in the shaft of the spacer. The spacer has the markers already in line, so you just have to put it in, and that's okay. Insert the central bolt, which you find included in the kit, and tighten it with the wrench, and reconnect the connectors. They are one way only, so you cannot mismatch them. Be sure they are in the correct position. Push them in. They snap in simply, and insert them in the location they have inside the steering wheel. So you don't push them, you don't put them under pressure when you're going to insert back the airbag. Now go very close to the steering wheel. You see, I hug really the steering wheel to carefully insert back the connector in the airbag and close again the secure clip. Now pre-align the airbag in the steering wheel housing, and when you are sure that it's well aligned, simply push it and it will go back in with the horn pressure being the same as when you started the job. Reconnect the negative terminal of the battery, go in the car, turn the engine on, and test that all functions works as well as before. The horn must work as before, and the stalks must return automatically as they were doing earlier than the installation. And also, when you turn the steering wheel, it must have the same feedback as before. Turn on the controls for the speed to check if the steering wheel buttons are working fine. They all work, or they all don't work. There is no middle way, because if you connect the connector, they simply work. Now you can see that the regulation of the steering wheel works as before, and the stalk lever is not too far from the steering wheel to be actuated. Okay, thank you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.